congratulations to their 4 seniors who are finishing their last home game at home with a good win. And what a storybook ending for Moody. Moody was absolutely fantastic. I thought that we had no answer for him right from the beginning. And give him credit. We were really trying hard. I mean, we tried hard defensively tonight. And just had no answer for him. We had a couple bad fouls in the first half on threes, and they were both fouls. They were fouls, and we can't give them those because that just fuels the fire. I thought that, outside of him, we did a pretty good job defensively for the most part. But he had half their points. 43 points is an incredible number. I can't remember being a head coach in 20 years and having someone score 40 or more points in a game. Maybe it's happened, I don't remember it. But it really speaks to what a great player he is, and I saw that in film before we played him the first time, when he wasn't able to play because of his hamstring. You can see he's fully back. I thought that their defense really bothered us. It was 14-14, and we had way too many turnovers. 18 turnovers is not going to win on the road against a good team. And they're a very good team. And so, we have to do a better job handling presses, handling the zone. We didn't attack the zone well when we first saw it. And I thought that was really, our inability. And then we also had literally 4 or 5 times that we stole the ball and turned it over right away. And yet, 57-50, we get a steal. Travis Daniels just has to take his time, throw it over the top to cut it to 5. Instead, he turns it over, the guy jumping in the air right in front of him, and they get a 3 out of it and go 60-50. So that's a 5-point play for us, just to think of one of them. Even IJ stole the ball at the end there, down 8 with plenty of time, and turns it over right away, and he gets the ball back for 42, Moody, and scores to put him up 10. But I'm proud of the fight we gave. Our guys never, ever quit, and they fought to the very bitter end, which is what a Bulldog does. So that I'm proud of. And I'm proud of how hard our guys are playing and the kind of effort, intensity. And Gavin did a nice job tonight scoring in the post for us and was a force down there. So congratulations to Ole Miss. And, we're getting ready now, all our efforts towards our last home game for our 5 seniors.
Questions for players first, please.
Gavin, their full court press seemed to open you up. Just how much do you think that really opened up your offensive game?
Oh, it opened it up a lot. Our guys were getting in and out of press real good. So, when they got past half court, I was just opposite of the ball, just seeking on positions, trying to find the ball in the school.
Quinndary, did you sense that they were really intent on not letting you guys get going from the perimeter like you did in the start?
Yeah, I think they tried to take away a lot of shots we usually take, and we took a lot on the first time we played them. But I think they defense will basically try to keep us out of the perimeter, and we fell right into their hands. Like, we took some shots that we shouldn't have took, things like that. I settled for the 3 too much, should have got to the rim, but I think they defense was mainly focused on trying to get us off the perimeter.
Quinndary, what made it difficult for the perimeter guys to kind of contain Moody? It just seemed like he was able to get shots somehow.
I created, he's a very good player, and he's shooting it from like 32 feet, and there's nothing you can do about it when he's shooting it that far. So, once he get it out there and he's shooting it from that far, you try to come out on him and he just go by. I think that was the biggest thing we had a problem with.
Gavin, you tied a career high tonight. What was different about tonight? What was working for you?
Just being a trash man, just getting offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, just going back up strong, just sealing in the post. Like Coach Howland said, every time you seal in the post and you call for it, they're going to throw it in there, and that's what they did. And I created all this, like you said, it was hard to stop Moody, but again, me sealing, would really just open it up.
Gavin, I know you both still have a game left, but you guys have been playing your best basketball right now. Is there a sense of optimism as you guys go to postseason that maybe you can surprise some people when you guys get to Nashville?
Oh, yes, sir, no doubt. We'll still continue to play Bulldog basketball. We'll still continue to have that team chemistry that we always had. It's just the process we're going through, and we just got to keep, persevering and keep this moving forward.
Thank you.
Just sign.
Save it.
Do you, as the guards as a whole, do you think there were opportunities to get Gavin the ball more in the post when he was sealing?
Yeah, I know I missed him like 2 or 3 times. I just couldn't get the right angle to feed the post, but I know a lot of times we missed him, that we should have hit him a lot. But they defense was like all over us on the perimeter, and we couldn't get a lot of good angles to try to feed him, so I didn't want to force nothing in there. So, I mean, we had a chance, but we just didn't get it to him.
Any more questions for the players? Okay, go.
Then, kind of the same question I just asked you. How often or how much more could you have gotten to Gavin or recess?
You know, I'll study the film on the way back right now and have a better answer for you whenever we meet again. But we did not handle the ball well. We didn't pass the ball well. I mean, Q had 5 turnovers, Chicken had 4. So our starting wing had 9 turnovers. And you're not going to win against a good team turning the ball over that much. And I thought we got a little, we stopped being aggressive. I thought we were a little playing too soft against the press and against the zone when they took the lead in the first half. You got to be aggressive. I thought that IJ was the one guy that did a good job of that. Sorry.
Coach, where do you think Malik is at right now with his health? Do you think he's close to 100% or
Well, I mean, he was cramping up there in the second half, so obviously not. He wasn't cramping in his back. He was cramping in his legs, which he's had some issues with during the year. And probably because he missed a week, and then we're getting out there and saying you got to play your very hardest. And, you know, so he probably is not completely back, considering that he hadn't been cramping in quite a while. I can't remember the last time he had, in terms of his legs.
Did you think there was anything more you could have done to slow down Moody tonight, or was it just a shooter gets hot, there's nothing more you could do?
Yeah, we might have, you know, in retrospect, maybe we should have boxed and won, you know. Maybe we should have just boxed and won and face guard him everywhere. Or triangle and 2 and put 2 guys on him and 3 against the other 4. I mean, he was incredible tonight. And give that guy all the credit in the world. He is a great player. And he's obviously cemented himself in my first team all-SEC voting.
What was it about their 1-3-1 half-court press that seemed to give y'all so much trouble on offense?
It wasn't the 1-3-1 as much as it was their 2-2-1, and they sometimes were showing, you know, in a tandem with the guards and then falling back to it. And something we worked on a lot the last 2 days. And it comes down to passing skills and handling the ability to handle a double team. And that's something we've struggled with, and they made it to their advantage tonight.
I think the last box score, like Gavin had 1 foul. I mean, how much has he progressed in that aspect after I think it was 4 fouls in 17 minutes in Alabama?
Yeah, I mean, I think he did a good job, and you know, he's improved in that way, and you know, I think Gavin had a great game.
I know you've coached in a lot of different corners of the country and conferences. What are your impressions of the arena?
Of the arena? Yeah, very nice. I think they did a great job here. I think I like the idea, you know, the Peterson Event Center had the same thing where the students are right on the floor and that the donors sit right above the students because they're feeling the energy from the students who were great. It's a beautiful building. They did a great job, and, you know, congratulations to Ole Miss for that.
Was it anything specific that Ole Miss was doing against the guards, or was it just mental mistakes from your perspective? Or unforced errors from your perspective?
It's the ability to handle pressure and make the right play. And to be able to read the defense. And again, like I said, I would say 4 or 5 of our 18 turnovers came not against the press, not against the zone, after we've stolen the ball and we're hurried. So that's what, we're playing too fast, not playing, you know, with pace. You got to have pace no matter what you're seeing defensively. You got to have a pace to your game.
One more question?